Добър ден на всички от мен. Казвам се Мария Николова и днес ще ви представим нашият урок виртуална среда по английски език, който ще бъде на тема природа и екология. И ще започнем съвсем скоро. Имаме малък технически проблем с поделянето на презентацията, само изчакваме всеки момент да бъде разрешен. Okay, we are ready to start our English lesson. As I've already said, hello everyone, and I hope you are having a great day. It's a pleasure for us to have you as our guests, and we hope that our English lesson will be useful for you and you will find it interesting. The topic of our lesson today is the Earth is ours, and we are going to talk about nature and environment, and also about the problems that we face nowadays with the environment and the causes and the effects of these problems. We are going to watch some videos related to this topic, And then we are going to have a close look on the ways to the solutions of these problems and the little steps that each one of us can do to help the nature. So we are going to discuss the environmental problems that we face nowadays, and there are many of them. But we are going to try to talk about the major ones. Okay, students, let's talk about air pollution and what causes air pollution and what are the reasons that the air is polluted. Who can tell me something about this problem? Maybe Martin? Martin, yes.
Okay, air pollution is a consistence of chemicals and particles in the atmosphere that cause serious health and environmental threats. It may come from natural sources like volcanic eruptions or wildfires, but mostly it comes from human activities such as burning fossil fuels, smoke, and toxic pollutants. The effects from it are global warming, climate change, acid rain, and many more.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a very good answer. Apart from air pollution, we have global problems with the excessive rubbish and what are the ways to solve the problem with rubbish. Anyone wants to tell me something more about rubbish and
May I?
recycling? Yes, please.
Okay. That plastic has to go somewhere, and it's frequently either dumped carelessly on land or in rivers in developing countries before ending up in the ocean where it's threatens marine life. The fact is, we simply can cope with the amount of plastic on our planet, not the amount that continues to be produced. Um, how we can help to reduce plastic waste. First, carrying a metal water bottle with you to avoid purchasing more plastic bottles, buying secondhand, and maybe using reusable bags when we go shopping, such as canvas tote bags. And by the way, garbage pollutes the ocean, seas, and even the soil. If we humans do not keep the earth clean, then who else? Many bad diseases are caused by garbage. That's why we have to take care of our planet.
Another great answer. Thank you very much. Of course, another major problem of the environment nowadays is deforestation. And let's hear something more about deforestation. What does it mean, and what are the effects of and the results of deforestation? Um, who wants to tell me something? Maybe Alexandra can share some information.
Deforestation is a process of permanent removal of trees. The process affects many factors such as the Earth's climate and concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Trees are the source of oxygen that we breathe. If we don't have it, we will die with them. Forests are also home to many animals, and without them, they will be homeless.
Yes, yes. One of the problems that deforestation brings to, especially to animals, is that they lose their natural habitat. And talking about animals, maybe Stanislav can tell us something more about this problem, the endangered animals.
Endangered species are endangered due to humans, because they mainly hunt them for their meat later, and also they kill them because they were attacked from them. Another reason is that some of the animals lose their natural habitat due to deforestation, how Alexandra said, or people mining for minerals, and also they migrate from one place to another, and this causes them to go into nature, to trespass natural habitats which they don't know they exist. And this is also pollution is very threatening to the animals, because some people use chemicals for the plants to grow faster and bigger, and these chemicals are not friendly to the animals, and they are poisoning them.
Yes. As you can see, all these small problems are connected and they have a connection between them. Thank you for this answer. And another problem that we face is global warming. And let's talk about global warming. What is global warming and what are the causes and the effects of global warming? Who wants to talk about global warming? Nadezhda, would you like to share your opinion on this problem?
Yeah, sure. Global warming is the long-term heating of the Earth's climate system observed since the pre-industrial period due to human activities, primarily fossil fuel burning, which increases heat trapping greenhouse gas levels in Earth's atmosphere.
Yes, thank you very much. It was really nice to hear your opinion and your knowledge on these problems. Now we are going to watch a video about the causes and effects of global warming. And after that, we are going to talk about some of the problems. Okay.
Human activities, from pollution to overpopulation, are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping, like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities, like the burning of fossil fuels, have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's levels in hundreds of thousands of years. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health. Ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting. The extra water that was once held in glaciers causes sea levels to rise and spills out of the oceans, flooding coastal regions. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfall, but also longer and more frequent droughts. These changes in weather pose challenges. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shift, and water supplies are diminished. In addition to creating new agricultural challenges, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smog. This is because smog contains ozone particles, which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smog can cause health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. While the rapid rate of climate change is caused by humans, humans are also the ones who can combat it. If we work to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which don't produce greenhouse gas emissions, we might still be able to prevent some of the worst effects of climate change.
Okay, I hope that you liked this video. Let's have a quick discussion about these problems and what we've just heard and saw in the video. Who can tell me what did you understand about the greenhouse effect? What is the greenhouse effect? Who can tell me? Martin, would you like to? Share?
Okay. A lot of gases, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, and more, let the sunlight in, but they keep some of the heat from escaping and are not letting it. And the more gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, and the greenhouse effect is basically keeping heat inside of the atmosphere and making the Earth temperature increase.
Yes, exactly. This problem leads to the excessive heat that we have and the climate change itself. Okay, and what are the consequences of climate change for the oceans? In the video that you just watched, they spoke about the oceans, and what are the consequences of climate change for the oceans? Mirela, would you like to?
Yes,
Tell
ice
us?
sheets such as Greenland and Antarctica are melting. The extra water that was held in glaciers causes sea levels to rise and spills out of oceans, flooding, and coastal regions.
Yes, exactly. The ice sheets are melting due to the warm weather, and the extra water goes to the oceans and rises the levels of the water, and then this results in flooding. Okay, and what about human? How does climate change affect people's physical health?
Miss, may
Of
I
course,
say?
we are also affected by the climate changes. Okay, Stanislav?
Uh, ec- when people are exposed to higher levels of smoke, this can cause them health problems such as heart disease, lung cancer, and asthma.
Exactly. The polluted air that we all breathe can lead to serious diseases such as asthma, heart disease, or worst case scenario is lung cancer. Yes. Okay, thank you very much for your answers. Now let's have a quick exercise about these problems to do. So you have some pictures, and these are actually newspaper headlines. So what your task is to fill in the missing words in each one of them. So I suggest that you all participate in this exercise. Okay, let's start with the first one. Anyone? Yes, please.
Climate change gets worse.
Okay, climate change gets worse. Yes, that's a serious one. Okay, what about the next one? Who wants to participate?
Can I again?
Okay,
Acid rain causes damage in China.
okay, and can you translate that in Bulgarian?
Окей. Киселинните дъждове причиняват щети в Китай.
Okay, yes. This is another problem, acid rains. Okay, let's talk about animals. Now, the third one. Who wants to do the third one?
Miss, may I read?
Yes, please.
Giraffe joins endangered species list.
Yes, okay. Can you translate that in Bulgarian?
Джирафът го включват в списъка с застрашените животни.
That's right. Okay, move on to the next one.
Can I?
4. Okay.
Ocean pollution kills coral.
Okay. Ocean pollution kills corals. Yes, they are also affected by the pollution of oceans. Okay, the next one. Alexandra, would you like to?
Sure. Firefighters put out forest fire.
Yes, that's correct. Put out forest fires. And the last one?
Can I?
Yes.
Again, agreement to reduce fossil fuel use.
Fossil fuel use. That's right. Thank you very much. Now let's move on to the next exercise that we have in today's lesson. Of course, there are many problems of the environment, but there are some ways and little steps that we all can do in order to help the planet to be green and to be beautiful, and for all of us to live in a green environment without any pollution and clean air and a beautiful nature. So in this exercise, you have the do's and don'ts, what we should do and what we shouldn't do in order to have beautiful.
Can I?
Okay, so again, you need to fill the missing words.
Do. Recycle your rubbish.
Yes, it's very important. Talking about the rubbish and the problems of pollution, recycling is very good idea. Okay, next one.
Can I?
Yes.
Plant trees.
Plant trees, yes. In order to have clean air, planting trees is very, very important. Okay, who else wants to participate?
Ride your bike to school work.
Yes. Again, this is about the clean air. Using cars and transport in general causes air pollution. So riding a bike is a very good idea. It's a green idea. Okay, Martin, would you like, or Mirela, someone else to join? Yes, please.
Don't throw litter on the streets.
Okay, we have 4 and 5 left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do full loads of laundry.
Do full loads of laundry. How that can help us, Mirela? If we do full loads of laundry, it will save up on
We will save energy.
Yes, electricity, that's right. And the last one?
Do join your local environment group.
Yes, it's important. As a society, we can exchange some ideas and be a good example for the others. Okay, and now what we shouldn't do.
May I say?
Can
Yes.
I?
Yes, you can both take part in this exercise.
Okay, Ilyan, go.
Take turns.
Okay.
Okay. Throw litter on the street.
Yes, don't throw litter on the street. It's very important. If you want to have beautiful streets, clean streets, and you shouldn't do that, okay?
Do not let the water run.
Yes. Do not um, let the water run. Okay. Of course, we need to save the water as well. Next one.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Waste food.
Don't waste food. It's important. Okay, and the last two. Okay, Nadezhda.
Sure. Don't leave lights on when you leave a room.
Yes, again, we need to save electricity. And the
And
last one.
don't use disposable bags.
Yes, they are bad for the environment. They are bad for nature. Don't use them. Okay. Now we have one more exercise. Just a second. Okay, so talking about the ways that to save the planet, we need also to try to talk about it in public and also try to change the mind of others around us. So these are some slogans to fill in the missing words, and they have very important messages. Let's start with the first one.
Can I read?
Yes.
The damage to our planet isn't permanent yet.
Okay.
Can I read?
Okay, let's be quick.
The earth doesn't belong to us, we belong to it.
Yes, we belong to it. Next one.
May I read, Miss?
Yes, yes, please.
It's up to us to care for the environment.
Yes, it's up to us to care for the
Can I read the fourth one?
for the environment. Okay. Yes, next one.
Warning, our animals are at risk of disappearing.
Okay, that's correct.
May I
Number
do next?
Yes, please.
Be aware of your carbon footprint. I'm sorry, I can't stutter.
No problem. And the last one,
Can I?
last but not least, okay.
Protect our planet from pollution. Cycle, don't drive.
Yes, very important message. Cycle, don't drive. Okay, so there are many ways to help our planet. Of course, it's important to buy local food, for example, because the transport itself causes a lot of burning of fuel. So this is polluting the air. So buying food which is produced somewhere near around us, it's important. Also, buying products that contain only natural ingredients is important as well. Using public transport is another important thing we should know and be aware of. It's better to use bike or just walk. Of course, we need to be responsible when it comes to water. We need to take showers, not baths. It's a great idea to save up on water. And also, we can just try to use the water, the gray water from dishwashing, for example, to water the plants. Another important thing is to cut on the usage of plastic bottles, cups, or straws. in order to stop this cycle of excessive rubbish and litter, which is polluting the environment. So here is one video about the 7 steps to save the planet, and hope you enjoy it.
Seven steps to save the planet. Our planet is full of wonder, but it is very fragile. It is important that we look after it. Let's consider 7 steps we can all take to save the planet. Do you buy local? Transporting products from all over the world burns a lot of fuel. Buy things that grow or are made close to home and reduce your carbon footprint. Are you chemical free? Lots of household products are full of chemicals that can end up polluting water and air. Find shampoos and deodorants that use natural ingredients. You might even prefer them. Are you a green traveller? There are so many cars on our roads that only have one person in them. Use public transport. Even better, go on your bike or on foot. Could you conserve more water? Never leave a tap running. Take showers, not baths. Do you drink only tap water? House. Buy products without much packaging or none at all. Could you save more electricity? Turn off lights not in use. Use LED light bulbs. Unplug electrical devices not in use, as most still use power even when they are off. Finally, an 8th step to save the planet would be to teach others to take the 7 steps too. That way, we might just get everyone playing their part in looking after the world we live in.
So that was our lesson, English lesson about the environment, and I would just like to tell you that it all depends on us, and a beautiful world starts with us. So small acts, when are multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. So let's try to do our best and be responsible, and keep the oceans blue, the planet green, and the animals safe, and just to live in peace with nature. So I really hope that you enjoyed our lesson today, and I hope you will do your really try to help the environment. So thank you very much. Thank you, students. Do you have any questions? Maybe our guests have some questions. They are welcome to ask.
No, but the lesson was really great.
Yes.
Well, I'm really glad. Thank you for your efforts and your knowledge. And I hope that you will be responsible from today's on.
We will try our best.
Yes, it's all up to us. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.
Goodbye.
Отново прекъсваме за 10 минути и в 3 без 10 ще се включим на онлайн наблюдение на урок по география и икономика с 9 Б клас, глобални проблеми на съвременността с преподавател госпожа Симона Флашка.